Becoming unstoppable, living as the future you. Let me ask you something life-changing. What would your life look like if the strongest version of you was the only version you allowed to show up? Not the emotional you, not the tired you, not the inconsistent you, not the doubtful you, not the second guessing you. I mean the highest version of you, the future you, the one you dreamed about. What if that version became your everyday identity? Most people never experience that level of power because they live their lives reacting to their past instead of living from their future. Your future self already exists. Your job is to step into them. And today, in this final episode, I'm going to show you exactly why people don't become their best self. People fail because they stay loyal to an outdated identity. The old identity is familiar, comfortable, predictable, emotionally safe, tied to your past. Even when you grow, the old identity tries to pull you back to the level you outgrown. People change for a few weeks, fall back into the old habit, lose confidence, lose direction, start over, repeat cycles, not because they're weak, but because they're attached to the wrong version of themselves. To become unstoppable, you must break the emotional contract with your old identity. Detach from who you were so you can commit to who you're becoming. The moment I realized I was playing small, let me take you inside one of my biggest realizations. There was a moment after I started growing, after I started elevating, where I noticed something. I was still making decisions as the old version of me, thinking bigger, but deciding smaller, dreaming bigger, but acting safer, seeing a powerful future, but moving with old mindsets. And I asked myself, why am I bringing old limitations into a new season of my life? That question shook me. I realized I wasn't limited by the world. I wasn't limited by circumstances. I wasn't limited by resources. I was limited by identity. The day I accepted that truth was the day I became unstoppable. Because when the future version of you becomes the only version allowed to lead, everything changes. The future you already exist. Your future self is not something you earn. Your future self is something you accept. The future you thinks differently, decides faster, moves with clarity, leads with confidence, expects increase, demands alignment, refuses to negotiate with greatness. That version is already inside you. Your job is not to create them. Your job is to step into them. The more you think like your future self, the faster your future becomes your present. Identity creates direction. Direction creates action. Action creates transformation. The 3 habits of unstoppable. 3 habits make unstoppable people unstoppable. They act from identity, not emotion. Emotions. I don't feel like it. Identity. We do this because of who we are. They protect their environment. Your environment reinforces your identity. The strongest version of you cannot survive in a weak environment. Unstoppable people design environments that support clarity, strengthen confidence, protects identity. They make decisions that match their future. They ask, does this decision match the future I'm building? If not, they don't do it. Their future identity leads their decisions, not fear or doubt. How to live as the new you. You live as the new you by repeating the identity, reinforcing the identity, protecting the identity, choosing habits that match excellence, choosing environments that elevate you, making decisions that align with destiny. Identity is not something you visit, it's something you become. When you begin making decisions, your future self would make your past lose power. You don't finish a YouTube series. You finish an old version of yourself. You are standing between who you used to be and who you're becoming. If you take one thing from this episode, let it be this. The future version of you is ready to lead. Let them. Your life will rise to the level of the identity you commit to. Episode 6 doesn't end your journey, it activates it. Your new life starts now.